All right, guys, I've got 5 under the radar YouTube niches making thousands a month, and you're gonna see some of these niches and you're gonna think, hey, I could do that. And that's kind of the point of this video. I wanna show you how obvious it is that some of these niches are just wide open. If this video is meant to inspire, motivate, and educate you on what's working and also what's not working. You see, I had to make over 5 YouTube channels before I had one of them become successful, and I don't want that to happen to you, but you do need to realize the reality that most people who try to start on YouTube, just like any other business out there, absolutely do fail, and most people that try to make money don't make money. And so by watching these videos, you're gonna give yourself a way better chance of success. But more than that, I highly recommend that you attend my free live workshop this week by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Because in this one-time live interactive workshop that's gonna be on Zoom, I'm gonna help you pick the right niche, pick the right video ideas, set your channel up the right way from the beginning, both for getting views as well as monetization, and tell you step by step how you can start a successful YouTube channel. And then at the end, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A so you can ask me literally any question you have. So do not miss out on it. It's a one-time live event. Click that link in the description and the pinned comment below, and I look forward to seeing you there. With that being said, the very first niche is going to be a type of niche which is either a hybrid of 2 different niches together or coming up with a new way of doing an old concept. So let me give you a few examples. Lego cooking. There is 1.5 million cooking channels on YouTube, and there's a lot of Lego channels on YouTube as well. But this channel decided to combine those 2 niches into one, and they make $55,000 to $164,000 a month. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It is Lego cooking. It's like different types of food made out of Legos. And it's kind of silly, kind of absurd, but it works really well, right? When you can combine 2 different types of niches together, a lot of the time that will make you unique. And being unique is one of the most important things, if not the most important things on YouTube. Finding an idea where there's a lot of demand, but there's very little supply or no supply in some cases is the key to having success on YouTube. And the idea is the most important thing. You can have a very basic channel that does not have amazing editing, does not have amazing production quality, doesn't have incredible thumbnails, but if it has the right idea, it's gonna do really well. Second channel I wanna show you, which really illustrates this, is Roberta's Gym. So the cooking niche is obviously super saturated. There's lots of people in, food, cooking, etc. There's also a ton of people in the fitness niche. So this is a really hard niche to break into, and let's look at how this channel actually did it. Well, they did it by creating animated videos, and they're making $11,000 to $34,000 a month. So instead of having a real person working out in the video like most fitness channels do, they made animated videos. Now, there's so many different ways that you can do this, and it's easier than ever to do this now with AI. So for instance, I believe in the future, there's going to be a combination between certain niches like video games or animes or popular characters in different movies or shows and fitness. I think that's going to happen very quickly. So that way you can go and work out with whoever your favorite character is in a show. So this is where you've got to be a little bit creative, and honestly, you don't need to come up with completely new concepts, but what you need to do is take a little bit from here and a little bit from there and a little bit from this and a little bit from that, and then combine them together and make something completely new. All right, quick break. This week, I'm doing a one-time only workshop where I talk about how to finally make money from YouTube.com in 2026. And you can check it out down in the description and the pinned comment below. At this workshop, I'm gonna be giving away the Niche Validator Pro completely free. This is a GPT powered by a piece of software that I've been working on for a long time now, and it's been trained on thousands of hours of my teaching, coaching sessions, and more, so you don't have to spend years to pick a profitable niche. You can do it in a matter of minutes. Heck, it's even possible to do it in seconds sometimes. And I'm gonna be giving this away at the workshop. So make sure you click the link in the description and then show up to the workshop. And the best way to do that is to make sure you add it to your calendar once you've signed up for it. So you basically just click add this to your calendar once you're on the thank you page after you've registered. And it'll show up as either Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar, whatever calendar you have. So you can make sure you won't miss the chance to grab the Niche Validator Pro completely free. And you'll also be able to ask me questions live. So I look forward to meeting you. Can't wait to see you there. I'm gonna be showing you this new opportunity. It's completely free, and it's amazing whether you basically want to use it to get a better job, use it to network, use it to make some passive income, start a side hustle, make a full-time income, or even start a full-on business. It works incredibly well with all of those, and it's completely free. So make sure you click the link in the description and then show up to the workshop. And now back to your regularly scheduled content. All right, second type of niche I'm gonna talk about is anything that replaces the news. Now you might be thinking, well, yeah, okay, there's a lot of news channels on YouTube, but those are all saturated. There's too many of them now. Well, would you believe that you could literally just be the weatherman, except instead of working for a giant network, you can just do it on YouTube? Well, that's exactly what a bunch of different channels are doing, including Ryan Hall, y'all. He is making $69,000 to $206,000 a month, and all he is doing is talking about the weather.
And this brings a lot of storms into the South. We also tend to...
So this video, for instance, was his most viewed video ever, got 13 million views, made $67,000. And all of his videos he posts get hundreds of thousands of views. So YouTube is basically replacing traditional media, and news is one of the biggest pieces of traditional media. So literally anything that a lot of people spend a massive amount of time consuming with traditional media, think about how you can bring that to YouTube. So it's not just talking about, the news, like world events or politics or anything like that. It could be as simple as just talking about the weather. And he's not the only channel doing this, by the way. Mr. Weatherman is a relatively new channel. He's making about $6,000 to $18,000 a month. And he had a video just from 1 year ago that got 2 million views.
Winds right now 160 kilometers an hour.
And it's not just the weather. Just as an example, Felix and Friends talks about news that's happening in the world, as well as the economy and finance. And he gets a ton of views every single video as well. And just from AdSense alone, he's making about $12,000 to $37,000 a month, according to vidIQ. And because of the fact that he's my client, I know that he's actually making a lot more than that. In fact, this is an 8-figure channel. He makes 8 figures a year from this channel. And of course, we helped him grow, but he's a great entrepreneur himself. And one thing that he does that's really interesting is he has his cute dog, Winston, in a lot of his videos.
Winston's roundup of the market day. Winston, what happened to them?
So yeah, basically, people would traditionally go to TV to learn about news, finance, economics, etc. And now more and more people are just going to YouTube because YouTube is better. Now, by the way, there are some types of channels that, they can only make money from AdSense. Usually those are more entertainment style channels, but educational channels can make money from AdSense and then many, many other ways. And that's something I specialize in as well, is helping people monetize correctly. And so if you want help with that, click the link in the description in the pinned comment below. It's just a one-time live training this week. You miss out on it, you miss out on it forever. So definitely click that link in the description in the pinned comment below to attend. And these are not the only channels. I mean, there's literally thousands of examples of channels like this. I'm just showing some of the more obvious examples. Again, if you want more ideas, if you want help dialing in your niche, attend the live training, click the link in the description in the pinned comment below to check that out. Okay, so the next type of niche that I'm seeing is anything that makes people feel less lonely. Okay, now I know that this is kind of a broad way of saying it, but this is an example of one of those channels. So Josie B ASMR, and it's a very strange channel to me, but they're making about $19,000 to $56,000 a month. So basically, she does this ASMR thing where she kind of like takes care of you, like as if you're her best friend. I do. And it's truly like a bit odd to me, but basically people everywhere are just very lonely. And this type of content, there's really good sound that gets recorded with the ASMR and the person's really up close. So it feels like they're kind of, interacting with a good friend or something like that. And she's making $19,000 to $56,000 a month with this channel. And to be honest, like there's a lot of channels that are out there like this, and many of them involve live streaming. So people are loving more live content more. And I see that becoming a bigger and bigger trend where either the content is completely live, where it's literally happening in real time, like my live training that I'm doing, click the link in the description in the pinned comment below, or it's recorded live and then there's just no edits, right? So it's just raw, authentic, there's no edits, or there's very, very little editing. So for instance, this video probably doesn't have too much editing, just a few edits here and there. I might make a few mistakes or just cutting out the silences, but for the most part, it's just live. It's a recording of a live and then we edit out the silences and maybe a few mistakes here and there. But there's no heavy edits on this type of content. And that feels more real. It feels more personable. It feels more raw, authentic. And people are starting to really like that. So another example of that would be a channel like this, M&J Metal. So he put out this very, very low production quality video with 0 edits called How to Make Pickle Pepsi at Home for Free.
2 pickles in a pickle jar. See?
Now this channel is making about $1,000 to $3,000 a month right now, but this video absolutely blew up his channel. And I cannot stress how low production quality this video is. It looks like it was recorded with a Nokia flip phone from the 2000s. And when he's showing you how to make pickled Pepsi, he's not even showing the Pepsi. It's kind of like if I was showing you something, then I'm putting my hands under my desk right here, right? Like I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. It's just like under the camera. And the audio is not that great. And it's just super basic. There's no edits. And yet this video blew up, got 8.5 million views. Now, according to view stats, he's making $3,000 to $9,000 a month. So maybe he's making a bit more. And of course, this is just AdSense we're talking about. We're not talking about other forms of monetization. If M&J Metal sees this, definitely book a call with us, man. We would love to help you monetize. You're an absolute legend. So if he's not monetizing very well beyond this, we can definitely help him with that. But yeah, he got 8 million views, made about $42,000 in revenue just from this one video alone, which is epic. But yeah, this guy is like my freaking hero. Just posted for years, by the way. He posted like 300 something videos before he had one of them blow up. So he just did not give up. He just posted again and again and again until something works, which is why I think this guy is absolutely epic. He's my hero. But yeah, very raw, very authentic content. And he's not the only one doing this. There are tons of other channels. Just for example, my client, RJ the Unretired, he's making about $3,000 to $8,000 a month. Actually, probably making quite a bit more than that. He's making pretty basic content. For instance, this video right here, things that make no sense after almost dying and why I retired early, was just him walking around and talking. Pretty easy.
My life changed.
And even the content that he edits, it's pretty basic. It's recorded in a super chill way and he's crushing it. And a lot of people that are on the older side, there's a trend right now, are crushing it on YouTube. This is a huge trend where it's actually significantly easier to grow on YouTube if you're on the older side. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link in the description and the pinned comment below and you can learn more about how to do that. Now, the next niche is going to be teaching people how to do literally anything that you figured out how to make money with. Even if it's just like $1,000 extra a month, teaching people how to do literally anything that you learned how to make money with, right? So whether it's flipping keyboards, flipping shoes, making money as an Uber driver, like does not matter. You can teach people how to make money. Oh, by the way, jobs as well, how to get a job, how to do a side hustle, how to do a freelance, like literally anything you figure out how to make money with, you can teach other people how to do it. A great example is my client, Sean Dolwitt. He figured out how to make money, basically making digital ebook, and he posted them online, usually using this service called Amazon KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. So it's a way of basically just publishing your ebooks on Amazon. And he figured out how to make money with this, and then he just taught other people how to do it as well.
If you want to start Amazon KDP, but you don't know where to start, well...
And when he first started working with me, he was making about $30,000 a month. And after working with me, he made all the way up to $500,000 in a single month. So we helped him 10x his business in a very short period of time. And by the way, like I said, this isn't just with like make money online or business stuff. This could be as simple as just helping people get a job. And to prove that, I actually helped my brother, Zach, who's 50 years old and not tech savvy, start his own channel. So we started this channel about 8 months ago. His very first video that he posted blew up, got over 800,000 views.
Back in the office today, but we're not getting our hands dirty.
And 1 month later, he was making $214 in a single day. Now, if you want to hear an update on how he's doing, because he's crushing it much harder now, go ahead and click the link in the description and the pinned comment below to attend the one-time live training that we're doing this week. But yeah, we helped him blow his channel up super fast, and we'll talk about how we did that in the live training. So click that link in the description, the pinned comment below, and I look forward to seeing you there. With that being said, he did work directly with us. So if you're somebody who's very serious about growing and making money on YouTube, you can apply to work with us with one-on-one coaching by clicking the link in the description, the pinned comment below. That should be the second link down there. If it's not down there, it'll be in the about section of the channel. Now, we are very picky about who we work with, so listen carefully when it comes to the types of people we like to work with. 1, business owners who want to grow and make money on YouTube. 2, YouTubers who are already crushing it and they want to crush it more. 3, YouTubers that are getting views, but they're struggling with monetization. Or 4, people who might be beginners at YouTube, but they are willing to take it seriously, right? They want to treat it like a business. They want to take it seriously and they want to start right now or very soon. So if you're one of those 4, go ahead and apply for a call. Click that link in the description, the pinned comment below. On the strategy call, it will be valuable whether we end up working together or not, but we just want to make sure that you're a good fit to work with us because we do not want to take on anybody who we don't think we can get results for. So yeah, click that link below to book a call. And also if you're interested in how we help Sean 10x his business, click this video right here to check it out.